we're getting to know that we are getting to know, this is as per the sources close to NewsX, that the ISRO chairperson may soon release the images of the rover descending from the lander. But if we are to take a look at, some of these visuals are going viral of this is a purported image of the rover actually descending from the lander. So we're not too sure if these images in fact are to be believed, but we're getting to know for sure that the rover is going to be descending from the lander onto the moon's surface very, very soon. So in fact, okay, all right, let's put this visual out. This is the image that we're talking. Okay, so we're getting, okay, this is the first picture. So there you have it, the first picture of the rover Pragyan, which has now come out of the lander. So this is the first image that has been shared. So there you have it. You have this gold foiled equipment that is actually the rover, and if I can just zoom this image for you. Now this is one of this circular thing that you see on the left hand side of the screen. This is actually the rover's wheel. Now this is this is a 6-wheel rover. It has this wheel, and this is actually the very moment that it is getting off the ramp. It's going to move forward, and that this is the image of the rover actually getting off the lander's ramp. At the bottom over here, if you can see, this is actually, the image is not very clear, but at the bottom, right at the bottom, you can see actually the moon's surface. So there are again these craters and these depressions and these shadows that you can actually see at the bottom, on the bottom left. But obviously the focus right now over here, the lander, it's a rectangular, it's a matchbox size, it's a matchbox type of a rover that has been created. Its animated videos are available everywhere, but finally we see in real time this rover that has now gotten off the ramp of the lander Vikram. It is now roving on the surface of the moon. So do we have General Bhatt with us? So Jayajit, obviously this is earlier, just a while ago we got the first image that has been shared by the lander of the moon's surface, right? This is the closest we can get to the moon, because no other mission has been able to achieve that. And now we have the lander actually clicking this picture. I don't know if this is a lander that has clicked the picture, or if this is a rover, one of the two cameras that the rover has, if that's the picture that has been clicked. I think this could be the rover. All right, I'm being told that Jayaprakash on the telecast with me. Jayaprakash, so the first image of the rover is now out.
Absolutely, these are the pictures coming from the camera which has been installed on the Vikram, the lander. You can see the rover Pragyan being rolled out. This is the first image of the Pragyan which is being rolled out of the Vikram lander. We'll get a series of pictures in the next couple of minutes, but this is the first picture of the rail track opening up, and then from the Vikram, the lander, the rover is just stepping out. The first picture coming, of course, these are source-based pictures. The ISRO is yet to tweet a series of pictures which are going to come to the telemetric center in just some time. But then the first picture of Pragyan getting rolled out of Vikram, the lander.
Yeah, and Jayaprakash, we can actually see one of the 6 wheels of the rover, rover Pragyan. It's a 6-wheeled vehicle, 6-wheel rover, and we can see. So you say this is the picture that has been taken by the lander Vikram of one third of the rover that is now being. I think it's the moment it was clicked, the rover was on its way out. It was descending from the lander. It has now descended, and it's on the surface of the south pole of the moon.
Well, absolutely. You can see that the Pragyan, the rover, is still on the rail track. It's going to go down, and about 3 to 5 meters is the first movement of Pragyan, the rover. In fact, I've been also told that the tricolor is also being carried by the rover. Those images are yet to come to confirm that. It will create an impression on the surface of the moon. It's a dusty surface on the moon. Well, it will also make an impact and impression on the moon surface. All those images are yet to come. But then the first images are already out, Megha.
Yeah, I'm going to zoom in that image for my viewers, so that my viewers can clearly see it. Now, this is the wheel of the 6-wheeled rover, and you see this golden foil, and that is part of the rover, the machine that has been created. But also, you can also see the steel parts. There is this, and this is called the rocker bogie. This rocker bogie will be able to allow for the rover to move on the surface of the moon and be able to traverse the boulders and the other rocks and the depressions and the troughs and the curves that the rover will have to traverse through. And then what we also know is that these tiny bumps and potholes on the moon's surface, this rocker bogie is going to allow for this is going to move. So there's a spring attached to it. So this will allow for balancing of the rover so that it does not topple down. So that's the image that we are talking about. Also Jayaprakash, interesting to note that the rover is going to be remotely attached with the Vikram lander. So it can travel up until 15 meters from the lander into the south pole of the moon. So that's also interesting.
Absolutely. It's all the commands have been sent and it's all locked, and all the commands are being given by the telemetry center here, the mock center here in Bangalore. And in fact, there are 3 experiments which will be carried out by Pragyan the rover. The spectrometer, which will in fact study the composition, the chemical composition on the surface of the Luna, and also laser beams will be out by Pragyan. These are experiments which will be conducted over the next 14 days. Remember, it's 14 sun days, or you can say it will be 24 hours into 14 days of sun days on the moon surface, and that is why the life expectancy of this entire Chandrayaan 3 will be the next 14 days. So it's all happening. The results of the experiments will be known later, but the experiments will be starting in the next 24 hours. Yeah,
I'll quickly correct myself. It's not 50 meters, it's 500 meters. That's the area that the rover can cover, which is going to be equidistant from the lander Vikram, and it is going to then cover the surface of the south pole of the moon, and it is going to make its discoveries with its payloads that are attached to it. But also interesting to note, this was information that had been provided by ISRO as the launch date was coming closer. This is 26 kg. That's quite heavy to be talking about. So it has to, this machine has to be heavy. This instrument has to be heavy, because if it were lightweight, it would just completely topple off. Okay, all right. Group Captain Viencha, excitement is palpable. It is exciting to know that now the rover has also descended from the lander. We've gotten the first pictures. Now, 26 kgs, 6-wheeled, we can see one of the wheels. We can also see the rocker bogie over there, the steel V-shaped rocker bogie, and now we are anticipating the stamping that it will do, the imprint that it will have on the surface of the moon of the ISRO symbol and the Indian emblem, and when is the flag going to be planted?
Look, Megha, now everything is subsequent events. First objective was to make a soft landing, and that has been achieved. And that has been achieved by absolute precision. That is what we should be all proud of our scientists. It has been done with the absolute precision in the way that it was supposed to have been made, and that is what it is there. Today is only the sunrise day at that South Pole where we have landed. Now there are series of experiments which are planned, both by the lander Vikram and the rover which has just come out from there. And it is not straight away going to start those experimentation. There is a period of stabilization. There is a phase-wise priority given to what should be done first and what should be done next. There are a set of sensors on the lander Vikram. 4 set of sensors are there on the Vikram, and 2 sets of sensors are there on the Rover. Both these will need energy, electricity, and electricity will be generated only by the solar panel, which has to get the solar arrays, particles, the photon particles onto the solar arrays. So that is, today is only the morning.
Yeah.
Today the sun is absolutely at a slant. Hardly any significant amount of energy will be or electricity will be generated today. Tomorrow is a better day. Sun will be slightly at a higher elevation. So all these things are planned in the gradual things.
Okay.
It is just one thing I want to tell you, that for us it is the night now. At moon where they have landed, it's going to continue the day for another 13 days from hereafter.
Okay.
So ISRO has also to sleep in the night. Scientists will have to sleep. But these experiments, what are mostly automated, but there are some input also to be given by ISRO. So those will be conducted in the coming days of the lunar period, and it may also continue on another lunar day in case if the experiments are not complete, and in case if the instruments have to sleep on the day of sunset, then it will go to the sleep mode and it will wake up again on the another lunar day when it starts.
Okay, okay, all right.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.